Okay.
Our first diver, Paul Yang, performing a 203B.
With difficulty of 2.3, 203B. Paul Yang. That's good job for Paul Yang. The entry
Judges awards.
is fine, but
5, 4 and 1/2.
yeah, a little bit
5, 4 and 1/2. 4 and 1/2. 4 and 1/2. 5.
yes, it's a total score of 32.2. Needs to work on with his entry, not that good vertical lines. Here is our diver from an artistic gymnastics. He transferred to diving.
Ernest Breitenbach performing a 405C.
Yeah, they said that the best thing that the gymnast to learn in comparison to diving is in gymnastics they are landing by their feet. In diving you have to land by your head. 405 BC, Ernest Brain Tinabak, one inward 1.5 somersault. That's nice. Tuck positions, wisely done.
Judges awards.
No significant water splash. He has a future.
6, 5 and 1/2. 6 and 1/2. 5 and 1/2. 6 and 1/2. 6.
55.8 total score for Ernest Brain Tinabak.
Chris Bueller performing a 105B.
Forward 2.5 somersaults with difficulty of 2.6 for Chris Bueller. Awesomely done for Chris.
Awards. 6, 6 and 1/2. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6 and 1/2.
It's 46.8 total score for Chris Bueller.
Tasman Abramovich, 105B.
Forward 2.5 somersaults with 2.6 difficulty. Wow, so smooth. Such an elegance. Wow.
Judges awards. 7 and 1/2. 8.
Great score.
7 and 1/2. 8,
Tasman.
8, 7.
59.8 for Tasman Abramovich.
Olivier Gauthier performing a 105B.
It will be forward 2.5 somersaults with 2.6 difficulty for Oliver. Awesomely done for Oliver.
Judges awards. 6 and 1/2. 6, 6 and 1/2. 7, 7, 7, 7.
Yes, 53.3 for Oliver got here.
Victor Posner performing a 105B.
Victor will do a forward 2.5 somersaults with 2.6 difficulty, 105B.
Judges awards. 7, 7
Nice
and 1/2,
spike positions.
7 and 1/2, 7 and 1/2, 8 and 1/2,
Wow.
7 and 1/2.
58.5 Due to the lower score of difficulty, it's 58.5 the score. But if you will have a good difficulty, it will be more higher score.
Emmett Resor performing 105B.
Looks very young. Forward 2.5 somersaults with 2.6 difficulty for Emmett Resor.
Judges Awards 8, 7 and
Wow.
1/2, 7 and 1/2, 7 and 1/2.
Such an elegance.
8.
Very elegant in his dive. 61.1 for Emmett Resor. It's like he looks like a ballerina in the springboard. Oh, here comes one of the greatest.
Cedric Fofana 5335D.
Cedric Fofana will be. It's one of the reverse 1.5 somersaults with 2.5 twisting. Whoa! It's just the entry. Some things needs to be done well.
Judges Awards 6, 7, 6 and 1/2, 7, 7, 6, 7.
61.5 for Cedric Fofana.
Nigel Chambers performing 105B.
It's very young. He looks very young. Maybe this is 15 years old. As young as 12 years old, you can be in the senior. Forward 2.5 somersaults.
Judges Awards 6 and 1/2, 6, 6 and 1/2, 6 and 1/2, 6, 6 and 1/2, 6.
It's a good score, 49.4 due to low level of difficulty, but he can work on with that.
After
Increase
each
the
round of diving,
difficulty in the
a short
future.
break while we push our results to our leaderboard for our streaming audience.
This is after the round
As well
1.
as you can see on the leaderboard at this time, first of 6 rounds.
We are now on the round 2 of the diving finals.
Second round, Paul performing a 105B.
Forward 2.5 somersaults, 2.6 difficulty for Paul Young. Nicely done for Paul Young.
Awards 7 and 1/2, 6 and 1/2, 7, 6 and 1/2, 7, 6, 6.
With a total score of 52.0. And we have here our
Ernest performing a 105B.
yes. Ernest Brayton back forward 2.5 somersaults with 2.6 difficulty. Awesomely done. Very elegant.
Judges Awards.
Oops, he jumped in the
6,
very
6 and
side
1/2,
of the hurdle.
7, 6 and 1/2, 6
That's
and
a
1/2,
little
6
bit
and 1/2,
dangerous.
6.
50.7 his score for the second round. It's a very dangerous dive.
Chris performing a 5134D.
Chris Bowler forward 1.5 somersaults with double twisting, 2.6 difficulty for Chris.
Judges Awards.
Oh, look at those twisting. Really elegant.
Judge number 6, please.
Still waiting for the score. said. Oh. Ernest Breitenbach got 50.7, 7.0, 6.5. It's a good score.
6 1/2, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6 1/2, 6. Tasman performing a 107C.
Yes. Fully forward 3 and 1/2 somersaults with 3.0 difficulty. Tasman. Oh. It's a good job for Tasman. Wow, look at those height. He did have a very amazing height. It's 6.0, 46.8 total score.
7 1/2, 6 1/2, 6 1/2, 7, 8, 7 1/2.
Yeah, 66.0 for Tasman.
Olivia performing a 203B.
Oliver Gauthier will do a back 1 and 1/2 somersaults with 2.3 difficulty. Still more way to go for an elite diver. It's a clean dive. If you have a low difficulty, you must do it cleanly. It's a great, but a little bit deviation on the left.
Awards 7,
Yes.
7, 7, 7,
Yeah, not that
7,
perfect
6
vertical
1/2, 7.
48.3 due to the low level of difficulty.
Victor performing a 107C.
It will be forward 3 and 1/2 somersaults with 3.0 difficulty for Victor Pubsner. Yes, good job for Victor.
Awards 5, 6, 6 1/2, 6 1/2, 6 1/2, 6, 6.
It's 55.5 for Victor Pubsner for his second round.
Emmett performing a 203B.
Amit Razor with difficulty of 2.3. Current rank off in 8th position.
Awards 8, 7 1/2, 7 1/2, 8, 8, 8, 8.
It's 55.2 for Emmett Resor. Yeah, some deviation in the left. I think his coach is telling to him.
Cedric performing a 205C.
Cedric Fofana. He has been representing the country in the international competition. Back to a 1/2 somersaults with 3.0 difficulty. Cedric Fofana.
Judges Awards 6, 6 1/2, 6 1/2, 6 1/2, 6, 5 1/2, 6.
It's 55.5 for Cedric Fofana on the second round.
Nigel performing a 403B.
Very tall young man. My God. Look at those very long-legged. Nigel Chambers, inward 1 and 1/2 somersaults with 2.4 difficulty. Wow. If you have that kind of difficulty, you should perform it well. And we now have here the score for after the second round. Waiting for the score.
Awards 7 and 1/2, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7.
Yeah, for Nigel Chambers,
Your scores
50.4.
coming in for a final diver of that round. You'll now see the overall results on the scoreboard.
Tasman Abramovich, 125.8 on total score now after the second round. Cedric Fofana on the second position, and we have here in the third position Emmy Tresor. They only have 9 divers to do the 1 meter springboard. But most of the divers here are doing also the 3 meter springboard.
Round number 3. Paul performing a 303B.
Paul Yang with 303B, reverse 1 and 1/2 somersaults with 2.4 difficulty. Currently on rank 9. Ouch! Such a missed entry. Not that missed, but he could done it better. Like the vertical lines wasn't perfectly done.
Awards 4, 4, 3 and 1/2. 4,
You must
4, 3 and 1/2.
28.8.
4.
He needs to tighten more his core so that he can perform well a good vertical line. For Ernest Breitenbach, forward 2 and 1
performing a 5-1, 5-2B.
forward 2 and 1/2 somersaults with single twisting. Awesomely done. I think it was deviated on
Awards.
yeah, that's
7, 6 and 1/2. 7, 7, 7, 7, 6 and 1/2.
65.2. He should work on with his vertical line upon the entry.
Chris performing a 405C.
Canadians are very tall and they are so young. Chris, inward 2 and 1/2 somersaults with 3.1 difficulty. Ouch! Such a shame. I hope he can work on with that. He lacks the height, leg separation also.
3.
Yeah.
2 and 1/2. 3 and 1/2. 3. 3 and 1/2.
It was also a dangerous dive, 29.45. He lacks the height. Maybe he can develop more of his muscles, his core, his legs to have a more good push. Yeah, to have a more
Tasman
power.
performing a 205C.
Tasman Abramovich will perform at back 2 and 1/2 somersaults with 3.0 difficulty. Oh, the vertical line wasn't perfect also. Need to tighten more the core. Yeah,
Awards.
wasn't able to
5
make
and 1/2.
a
5, 5, 5 and
Yes.
1/2.
A
5
very-
and 1/2. 6, 5 and 1/2.
49.5. A very split second to form the vertical lines. We need to have more good height.
Olivier performing a 5-3-3-3 D.
Oliver Gautier will do a reverse 1 and 1/2 somersaults with 1 and 1/2 twisting, 2.6 difficulty.
Awards 5 and 1/2, 5 and 1/2, 6, 6, 5 and 1/2, 5 and 1/2, 5 and 1/2.
Oliver have a 42.9 total score in this round 3.
Victor performing a 5-1-5-2 B.
Victor Povsner will do a forward 2 and 1/2 somersaults with 1 whole twisting. Oh, it's a little bit arc during his entry. The height is good.
Awards 6 and 1/2, 6 and 1/2, 6 and 1/2, 6, 6, 6 and 1/2, 6.
60.8. The challenge in the 1 meter springboard is to have a good height so that you can form a more good vertical lines. 1 meter is very
Evan
challenging indeed.
performing a 3-0-5 C.
Reverse 2 and 1/2 somersaults with 3.0 difficulty. Ouch! The vertical line wasn't perfect enough.
Awards 3, 3 and 1/2, 3 and 1/2, 3 and 1/2, 3 and 1/2, 3 and 1/2,
Yeah,
3 and 1/2.
this, the vertical line, it must be painful. You have to be 31.5 total score. You have to harden more or strengthen more your core to form that very good vertical lines indeed. But he has a lot of time to work on with that in the gym. Cedric
performing
Fofana.
a 3-0-5 B.
3.2 difficulty with reverse 2 and 1/2 somersaults for Cedric Fofana.
Judges Awards 6, 5 and 1/2, 5, 5 and 1/2, 5 and 1/2, 6 and 1/2, 6.
54.4 for Cedric Fofana in the 3rd round. The hope of also of Canada in the international podium.
Nigel performing a 2-0-3 B.
Very young guy, Nigel. Nigel Chambers, back 1 and 1/2 somersaults with 2.3 difficulty. This is a good try to perform perform with the elite divers. Yeah, it was good for Nigel.
Awards
It's just
5 and 1/2 across the board.
nice.
Consensus
37.95.
from our judges on
It
the
was
final
a
live on that
unified
round.
score.
Results coming up onto the leaderboard.
Yeah, because he
Once again,
debated.
streaming on our service provided by IKS Live. You can tune in and watch this event now and in the future on cbcsports.ca.
175.3 for Tasman. Victor is 174. 3rd position Ernest. Brain 10 back. Cedric Fofana now on the 4th position.
Round 4. Paul performing a 5-1-3-2 D.
Paul Young Forward 1 and 1/2 somersaults with 1 full twisting, 2.2 difficulty. Wow. See? It's a good twisting, good height.
6 1/2, 5, 5.
Some leg
5,
separation.
5 1/2, 4 1/2, 5 1/2.
Yeah, 34.1. You can work on with that
Ernest
soon.
performing a 203B.
Yes, Ernest. Breaking back from artistic gymnast to diving back 1.5 somersaults with 2.3 difficulty for Ernest. Oh, it's a nice one for Ernest.
Judges Awards. 5 1/2.
Some deviation on the right upon the entry.
5 1/2.
That's why the scores are a little bit low because of the deviation. Having his dive in on the right side of the hurdle.
Chris performing a 305C.
Chris, we do a reverse 2 and 1/2 somersaults with 3.0 difficulty. The vertical line wasn't that perfect. Wasn't able to form a very good vertical line before the entry. Somersaults is not that perfect
6
also.
1/2, 5, 5, 5 1/2, 5 1/2, 6.
He is near
5.
to twist upon his tuck somersaults. 48.0 for Chris Bowler for the fourth round. Tasman now.
Tasman performing a 405C.
Tasman Abramovich. Inward 2 and 1/2 somersaults with 3.1 difficulty. Wow. Vertical line wasn't that perfect. For sure it will affect his score here. But he can work on with that.
Awards. 7 1/2, 6, 6 1/2, 7, 6 1/2, 7 1/2, 7.
63.55 for Tasman Abramovich. Yeah. There's he needs to tighten his score to form a good vertical line. Most of them are, that's the problem. Dive with 305C, reverse 2 and 1/2 somersaults. Oh.
Judges Awards. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5 1/2, 5.
45.0 for Oliver got here.
Victor performing a 305C.
Victor Pubsner with reverse 2 and 1/2 somersaults with 3.0 difficulty. Oh, the height is good, but a little bit more forwarded from the hurdle. Wasn't able to form a very good vertical line. There's some problem.
4 1/2.
Yeah.
4 1/2.
He has to-
4 1/2. 4 1/2.
Yeah,
4.
it's fine, Victor. 40.5 for Victor Pubsner.
403B.
Emmet Resort with a difficulty of 2.4, inward 1 and 1/2 somersaults. He must do here well because that's the difficulty is a little bit low. He must perfect this one. Yeah, it was nicely done. Very elegant. Emmet Resort 55.2.
8, 7 and 1/2, 7 and 1/2, 8, 7 and 1/2, 8, 7 and 1/2.
Cedric Fofana will do a forward 3 and 1/2 somersaults.
Performing a 107B.
3.3 difficulty. He's currently on rank 6 now. Whoa. A little bit open his pike positions.
Awards.
Over
7, 7, 7, 6 and 1/2, 6 and 1/2, 6 and 1/2, 7.
67.65 for Cedric Fofana here. Nigel Chambers will do a
Nigel performing a 303B.
reverse 1 and 1/2 somersaults with 2.4 difficulty. For Nigel Chambers. Oops. Ah. I think he lacked the height. He's still working on with the height. But he has a very good pike position.
Judges awards. 6 and 1/2, 6, 6, 6, 6 and 1/2, 6 and 1/2, 5 and 1/2.
44.4. I believe Nigel can.
That's the last dive of round number 4. You know what that means. There's the results, live stream and in venue.
Nigel, which is on 7th position, can challenge himself to do a more difficult dive because those less difficulty of dives, he's good now with that. He can start now challenging himself to level up to have a more difficult dive for Nigel.
Round 5, Paul, 403B.
Yes, and we have here Paul in the 5th round. Inward 1 and 1/2 somersaults with 2.4 difficulty for Paul Young. A very elegant dive, very clean entry. The somersaults good, good height. Also for Paul Young, he can challenge himself now.
7, 7, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6.
43.2 to go for a more higher difficulty of diving because he is doing it very clean now.
Ernest performing a 305C.
Ernest Breitenbach 2 and 1/2 somersaults, reverse 2 and 1/2 somersaults with 3.0 difficulty. Oh, it's a good dive, of course. Magnificent for Ernest. Good height for the tuck position, but a little bit deviated on the left and not enough vertical lines
Awards.
on his entry.
5 and 1/2, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6 and 1/2.
It was a decent score, 54.0.
Chris performing a 5333D.
It's reversed 1 and 1/2 somersaults with 1 and 1/2 twisting, 2.6 difficulty. Awesomely done. It's a very clean dive now for
5
him.
and 1/2, 6 and 1/2, 6 and 1/2, 6 and 1/2, 6, 6, 6 and 1/2.
There's some mistakes. For Chris Bowler, it's 49.4 total score.
Tasman performing a 5-1, 5-2 lead.
Now Tasman Abramovich forward to in 1/2 somersaults with 1 whole twisting, 3.2 difficulty for Tasman. So nicely done for Tasman.
Awards 7, 7, 7, 6 and 1/2, 6 and 1/2, 6, 7 and 1/2.
65.6 for Tasman.
Olivier performing a 4.03B.
Oliver got here inward 1 in 1/2 somersaults with 2.4 difficulty for Olivier. It's a very good pike position.
7 and 1/2, 7 and 1/2, 8, 7 and 1/2.
Very nice
7 and
entry.
1/2, 7.
It was a very good score for Oliver. 54.0. He needs to increase more of his difficulty. He can challenge himself now. Because he can do a clean dive. Maybe next year, we'll be seeing him doing a more difficult dive.
Victor performing a 2.05C.
Victor Povsner back 2 in 1/2 somersaults with 3.0 difficulty. He's currently in rank 6 now. Still, back position is good, but the entry, OMG, it's very painful. He needs to increase more his core muscles to 49.5. He needs to strengthen more his core. He has been doing these same mistakes since the last dive. He can still work on with that.
Emmett performing a 5.333D.
Still building his confidence for Emmett. Reverse 1 in 1/2 somersaults with 1 in 1/2 twisting, 2.6 difficulty.
Judges Award 6 and 1/2, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7 and
Yes.
1/2, 7.
54.6 for Emmett Trezor.
Cedric performing a 4.05B.
Cedric Fofana now will do an inward 2 in 1/2 somersault with 3.4 difficulty. Cedric Fofana currently in rank 6. Ouch! He lacked the height. That's why it was done like that. Doesn't have a good height. Wasn't able to form the vertical lines. Yeah, the height. He lacks the height. He can work on with that in the next dive. Yeah. More push, maybe.
Awards. 3 and 1/2, 3, 3, 3 and 1/2, 3 and 1/2, 3 and 1/2, 2 and 1/2.
34.0 for Sadiq Fofana.
Nigel performing a 5-2-3-3-D.
Nigel will do a back 1 and 1/2 somersaults with 1 and 1/2 twisting, 2.5 difficulty. Very young man, Nigel. Very long way to go to improve himself. It was a nice entry. No significant water splash. Yeah, such an elegant, very elegant dive.
Judges' awards. 5 and 1/2, 5 and 1/2, 5 and 1/2, 6, 6, 5 and 1/2, 5 and 1/2.
41.25 for Nigel.
End of round number 5.
Very tall guy. In spite of being a tall guy, Nigel he performed it well. Upon his somersaults and the entry, it was beautiful. 304.45 for Tasman. Sadiq Fofana is 273.05. Ernest Breitenbach 265.65. We are now in the final round of this dive. 1 meter springboard.
And final round. Paul, 405C.
Please do not forget to subscribe, like, and share to this channel. Thank you very much. Paul Young will do an inward 2 and 1/2 somersaults with 3.1 difficulty for Paul Young. Ayos. The vertical line wasn't. He lacked the height. Yeah, the height is not enough for him to form the vertical line.
Awards. 5, 4.
I think he lacked the
4
push.
and 1/2,
He should
5,
have more a good
4
push.
and 1/2, 4 and 1/2.
41.85. He needs to have a more good push in the hurdle.
Ernest performing a 5-3-3-5-D.
Ernest Breitenbach will do a reverse 1 and 1/2 somersaults with 2 and 1/2 twisting, 3.0 difficulty. That's a good height. That is a good height for Ernest and a beautiful entry. Elegant dive. Yeah, he dived in the side of the springboard.
Judges' awards. 7 and 1/2, 7, 6 and 1/2, 7, 6, 8, 6 and 1/2.
61.5 total score for Ernest Breitenbach for this 6th round.
Chris performing a 203B.
Chris Buller, back 1 and 1/2 somersaults with 2.3 difficulty. Chris Buller.
Awards. 6, 6 and 1/2, 6 and 1/2, 6 and 1/2, 7 and 1/2, 7, 6 and 1/2.
Yeah, Chris is 5'10" in the height, age 17.
Performing a 305C.
17 years old for Chris Buller. Tasman will do a reverse 2 and 1/2 somersaults with 3.0 difficulty.
awards. 7 and 1/2, 7 and 1/2, 7, 7 and 1/2, 7, 8, 7 and 1/2.
67.5, 23 years old for Tasman Abramovich. He's doing 3-meter springboard and 1-meter springboard also.
Olivier performing a 405C.
Olivier, inward 2 and 1/2 somersaults with 3.1 difficulty.
Judges awards. 6, 6, 5, 5 and 1/2, 6, 6 and 1/2, 6.
55.8. He's 5'7" in height and 18 years of age as of now. For Olivier. He's Canadian. So this is a combination of boys and senior. Boys and men's. Springboard finals. This is a combination. Victor Posner, inward 2 and 1/2 somersaults with 3.1 difficulty. He's 22 years of age. Victor.
Judges awards.
Really? 22 years old only.
6, 6, 6, 6 and 1/2, 6 and 1/2, 6 and 1/2, 6 and 1/2.
It's 58.9 for Victor Pobsner.
Emmett performing a 5.233D.
I'm searching for you their age. Emmett Resor, back 1 and 1/2 somersaults with 1 and 1/2 twisting, 2.5 difficulty.
Awards. 6, 7, 6 and 1/2, 6, 6 and 1/2, 7, 7.
Yes, he's 18 years of age as of now for Emmett Resor. Yeah, 18 years old.
Cedric
That's a good.
performing a 5.152B.
Cedric Fofana will do a forward 2 and 1/2 somersaults with 1 hold twisting, 3.2 difficulty. Cedric Fofana was born in 2003.
7 and 1/2, 8 and 1/2, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8 and 1/2.
Yes, currently age 20 years old, Cedric Fofana. So young diver, very young man. 20 years old only.
Nigel performing a 5.134D.
Nigel Chambers will do a forward 1 and 1/2 somersaults with double twisting, 2.6 difficulty. Nigel Chamber is age 17, 5'10". His height is 5'10". Amazing.
4 and 1/2, 5 and 1/2, 5, 5 and 1/2, 5 and 1/2, 4 and 1/2, 5.
40.30.
1 meter prelims. Congratulations. All 9 athletes will advance to the finals. of this competition. Thank you to our judges. Thank you to all of our hardworking volunteers on the score table and other positions around the venue.
Yeah, and this is
Results are
a
now official on the leaderboard. These athletes will be introduced for the men's 1 meter final later on this afternoon. Stay tuned for our next event, the women's 10 meter prelims, here at the 2024 Winter Senior National Diving Championships.
Alright, thank you for watching. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, and share.